In the heart of Candyland, where sugary treats grew on trees and a white chocolate river flowed through town, lived the Princess Celestia of Candyland. She was the beloved ruler of this enchanted realm, surrounded by lollipop fields and cotton candy clouds. Her most treasured pet was a rare and magical creature, a unicorn bunny named Sparklepaws. One radiant morning, Princess Celestia awoke with a sudden longing to visit Sparklepaws, her beloved unicorn bunny. She made her way to Sparklepaws' room, but to her dismay, her bunnycorn was nowhere to be seen. Confused, she searched high and low, behind the curtains, in the cupboard, under the bed, but Sparklepaws was nowhere to be seen. He must have gone looking for a snack, thought Princess Celestia. He is always so hungry in the mornings. Sure enough, she soon found a trail of half-eaten carrots that led straight to the castle kitchen. When she arrived, her eyes widened in surprise and dismay. The kitchen had been ransacked. Fruits and vegetables lay half-nibbled, and the mischievous Sparklepaws had made an enormous mess. What was worse is that the bunnycorn was still nowhere to be seen. She saw more nibbled food leading out to the kitchen door and followed it without hesitation. The trail of nibbled food led her out of the castle doors and into the sprawling candy forest. There, among the colourful trees and candy-coated flowers, she discovered another clue, a trail of glittery pink bunnycorn poo. Though unconventional, it was the best breadcrumb trail she needed to follow. Determined, Celestia pursued this sparkly path until it led her to a freshly dug burrow. Thank goodness, thought the princess, I found my bunny. However, the burrow's entrance was far too small for her to venture in. She called down the burrow, but it was far too deep for Sparklepaws to hear her. The princess was worried now. How will I ever get my Sparklepaws back now? She thought. She was sitting on the grass when suddenly a little mouse crawled by. A mouse! How wonderful! The princess said out loud. The mouse was small enough to get down the burrow. The princess picked up the mouse and pleaded with it. Please, little mouse, will you go down this burrow and find my bunnycorn? But alas, the mouse could not understand her. Squeak, squeak, it replied. Realizing that she needed a talking mouse, Celestia sought the assistance of a fairy known for granting magical favors, Imelda Petals. Imelda, Imelda, she called. Imelda appeared in a puff of sparkles. Please, Imelda, I need this mouse to speak so that I can ask of him a favor. What's in it for me? Said Imelda. Well, thought the princess. This ring, she finally said, holding out a sparkling blue sapphire ring to the fairy Imelda. Imelda observed the ring carefully. Okay, I'll take it, she said. Then Imelda waved her wand, and with another explosion of sparkles she cast a magic spell of speech upon the mouse. Hello, said the mouse in a sweet, shy voice. I can talk, said the mouse, with surprise and excitement. You can indeed, said the princess, but there is no time to explain. Please, little mouse, my precious Sparklepaws is down that burrow, and I miss her dearly. Will you go down the burrow and bring her back for me? For the princess who brought me the power to talk anything, said the mouse, and it scurried off down the burrow. Time ticked by with suspense until the mouse finally emerged. However, he was not alone. 8 adorable baby bunny unicorns, each adorned with a sparkling horn, followed after him, and at the very back came Sparklepaws. A wave of joy and wonder swept over Princess Celestia as she realized Sparkle had become a mum to these delightful creatures. She scooped them all up in a big hug. Now instead of 1 bunnycorn, I have 9. I shall build beds at the castle for all of you. How wonderful! The princess was so excited to see all the bunnycorns, she had not noticed that the mouse was silent. Little mouse, said the princess, are you okay? Yes, said the mouse, I suppose. I'm just a little sad. But why? Said the princess. Now that I can talk, the forest doesn't seem right for me any more. I will have no one to talk to. Well, why don't you come home with us? Suggested the princess. The mouse was overjoyed with excitement. I'd love to, he said. And I shall call you Tommy, the princess replied. With a heart full of happiness and love, Princess Celestia led the procession back to the Candy Castle, where the corridors echoed with laughter, the playful hops of the unicorn bunnies, and the scurrying of mouse feet. Together they would create countless magical memories in the whimsical world of Candyland, forever bonded by their extraordinary adventure. And so, amidst the sugary landscape and under the cotton candy skies, they lived happily ever after, a princess, her unicorn bunnies, and a magical talking mouse.